Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Naam and today I'm going to give you some updates about your stimulus payment. So a couple days ago, there was a function that was added to the IRS website where you can actually track your stimulus payment and also update your direct deposit information. So the formal name for the stimulus payment is the economic impact payment, and also the tool that was added to the IRS website is something called Get My Payment. So it worked out for me perfectly fine, but I already received the money already, so there was really no point for me to check into my status. But I did notice that there were many people in the comments that were getting locked out of their account, getting error messages, or having their payment information not available. So to address these problems, the IRS did update the webpage with a frequently asked question portion. So I wanted to discuss some of the more common questions that I have been receiving in the comments. So I wanted to share them with you guys. But if you do have any questions that I did not cover, you can always double check the IRS's website, and I'll also post a link in the description below. I think that the biggest problem with the Get My Payment function is that not everyone can even use this tool. It seemed like the IRS placed this tool out there and it was supposed to be acceptable for mostly everyone, but that's far from the truth. So for individuals who typically are not required to file a tax return, either due to retirement or just low income status, this function of the IRS website may not be available to you, just due to the fact that the IRS probably does not have enough information. If you're a person who's on Social Security and you receive a form SSA 1099 or a railroad retiree that receives as a form RRB 1099, you can use the Get My Payment function to check your status. So for any individuals who do receive these forms, you cannot use this tool to update your banking information because the IRS would just use the information on those forms to generate your payment. So if you typically receive your payments through direct deposit or by mail, that's how you receive your stimulus check. So now let's move on to payment statuses. The IRS did also say that they only update your payment statuses no more than once a day. So if you do check your statuses in the morning and there's no changes, most likely when you check it throughout the day, there will be no changes until tomorrow. So the first status is your actual payment status. It will say payment has been processed, a payment date is available, and the payment is either sent by direct deposit or by mail. Or it will say that you're eligible, but your payment has not been processed and the payment is not yet available. The second display that you will see is that we need more information. So this is the only time, if you're eligible for a payment, that you can update your direct deposit information. So if you do not see this display, then you cannot update your banking info. The third option is probably what I see most in the comments, is that your payment status is not yet available. So whenever you see this, the IRS says that they cannot determine your eligibility for the payment at this time. For example, you did not file your 2018 or 2019 tax returns, or recently just filed, but the return has not fully processed. So if you do get this message, your best bet is to check again within 24 hours and just to keep doing it daily until something changes. Now let's talk about your bank account information. One thing a lot of people have been worried about is that their banking information has changed since they filed, but this tool does not allow you to update it. Unless you see the need more information status, if your payment has already been scheduled or delivered, then unfortunately you will not be able to change this information. So as of right now, for people who did not receive a refund on their last tax return via direct deposit, or they had incorrect direct deposit information that resulted in a refund of a check, will be the only ones who get access to change their direct deposit information through the Get My Payment function. But let's just say that you recently filed your 2019 taxes, but your banking information was incorrect. You will not be able to change your direct deposit information using this tool. So for people who split their payments, according to the IRS, they say that the first bank account that you have listed will be the bank account that you will see the payment in. I have also received questions about people who owed money to the IRS. If they've been paying the IRS with a certain bank account, your economic impact payment will not automatically go to that bank account. So whenever you do decide to use this tool, if they allow you to update your banking information, this will be the only time that you can input your direct deposit info. Otherwise, they will just mail you a payment to the address that they have on file. Getting locked out or status unavailable. So if you incorrectly inputted your security questions after multiple times, you will get locked out for 24 hours just for security reasons. So you won't be able to try again until a day later. Just have your tax papers in hand if you have them. Because if you put down Avenue and you spelled it out AVE versus Avenue like the whole word, there may be some discrepancies and the IRS may not identify you correctly. Address changes. The Get My Payment function will not allow you to change your address. The only real way to change your address is by filing a tax return. What if your recent 2019 tax return's direct deposit information and address is incorrect? The best thing you can do is update through the USPS website to change your address so they can mail it to the correct location. So again, you can find out more questions or problems that you may be receiving using this tool on the IRS website. I basically just wanted to cover the more common questions that I've just been receiving. So let me know in the comments below if your account has been impacted by any sort of payment. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for me. If you guys want to learn more about personal finance, come hang out with me some more over here.